Polars have one new functionality starting right now in Polars version 0.20 that says that you can run SQL statement against to your data frames. This is one new functionality that Polars have. Is pretty similar to Spark. Okay, let's query our our data set. Is okay. That's let's create a new data frame. This is this data frame and Polars. Okay, let's. I will continue using the um. Oh, in this case, I will use the red CSV. In this case, now I'm moving away from using the scan CSV that was performing the lazy action to reading the files and using one query plan. That this means that he was looking for the best way the whole reading the file, don't dumping the whole data set and or the whole file into the memory. Now I will do the regular red CSV like we are using pandas, but here is that in where the things get very interesting. This new functionality, as I was explaining, that you can run SQL SQL statements or SQL queries against to the whole data set. You can use one the table name in the case that you have named it before um, the the data set, and in this case, otherwise, you can use self. If you have worked in some moment with Databricks or Spark, you know that in Databricks, and specifically when I was working with Databricks, I was able to creating some views. That these views you can name it, start calling this view and other SQL queries in the whole Databricks session or the Spark session. This was a very helpful because you would well recall what exactly data set you was using. This means that is you have a name it or given some alias to the views or the table that you have created in the session. This is very helpful. Okay, let's do that. Okay, that's what we have here. Let's we have read well, let's write one single SQL query. Okay, the sorry, the syntax is pretty simple. It's same like the syntax that we are using in SQL. The only difference is that you need to add some extra double quotation for in comparison to the regular SQL. Okay, as you see, that's have the self name, the have the columns that's we have in the data set. As you remember here in our file, that's we have some columns. This is the price, brand, model, year, title status, mileage, color, and being price in well the condition of the car. Okay, this means that okay, I want to query or I want to see what cars with the title status they are or the price is greater than 1,000. Okay, let's run this query. As you can see here, we have right now all these cards. It's in the case that you want to create a okay. Let's order by, for example, no by price. Let's sort by year. Okay, okay. Let's make something different. That's okay. We have here, as you see, that our data set here, or the result sets have a chain. That's we have all the cards and sort by the year. That's that have the price over $1,000. As you see, I can select more columns in the case that, for example, let's add let's the state, in what state this car is. In the case that I want to include the state, you see, yeah, right now we have here this car is in the North Carolina, other ones is Ohio.